Alright, let's talk about something that most Malaysians have, but probably don't think about enough. The Employees Provident Fund, or EPF. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's just my retirement fund, right? But what if I told you that the Malaysia's EPF isn't just a safety net, it's a gold mine. And compared to other countries, Malaysians are sitting on one of the best provident fund systems in the world. So let's get into it. Here's the deal. Most people see EPF as the chunk of money deducted from their monthly salary. What they don't realize is that it's one of the best investments you'll ever make. The EPF consistently delivers returns of around 5 to 6.7% per year. That's higher than what a lot of other countries' pension funds offer. So let's put that into perspective. If you were in the US, you'd likely have a 401k where employers contribute and you invest it in the stock market. But guess what? The returns are not guaranteed. One bad year and boom, you're losing money. Meanwhile, the EPF, it gives a guaranteed minimum 2.5% per year no matter what. And over the last few decades, it's been averaging more than that. So, while other people are stressing about market crashes, Malaysians with EPF are sitting comfortably, watching their money compound and grow year after year. Another thing many Malaysians don't appreciate, the EPF has remained resilient through financial crisis and continues to generate strong returns. So instead of saving in a low-interest bank account, Malaysians should take advantage of the EPF's high returns. Banks don't offer anywhere near what EPF does. Another reason why EPF is a gold mine, employer contributions. If your salary is below 5,000 ringgit, your employer contributes 13%. And if it's above 5,000, they still put in 12%. That's free money going into your account every month. Now, compare this to other countries. In the US, companies typically match 3 to 6% for 401k. In Australia, the superannuation system requires employers to contribute 11%, but they don't have the same flexibility in withdrawals as EPF. And what about our neighbour, Singapore's CPF? The CPF has higher contribution rates, up to 37%, combined from employers and employees. But here's the catch. CPF savings are split into different accounts for retirement, housing and medical expenses, meaning you don't have full control over your money like with EPF. Plus, CPF's ordinary account earns only 2.5% interest, while EPF has consistently delivered higher returns. In short, Malaysians are getting more money from their employers than most people in other countries, and EPF gives them greater flexibility and higher returns than CPF. Now, that's a massive advantage. So, let me give you an example here. Assuming you earn 5,000 ringgit a month and you contribute 11% out of that amount, which makes up to 550 ringgit, and your employer contributes 12% of your income, and that is about 600 ringgit a month, and you put the two together, you would have saved 1,150 ringgit a month. And if you were to accumulate that to a yearly income, you would have saved 13,800 ringgit. Now, when EPF gives you the 6% dividend, you would have got 14,628 ringgit a year just by saving your money in the EPF. Now, let's take that and compound that by 20 years. You would have saved up about 500,000 ringgit, 507,655 ringgit within the compounding effect of 20 years. Malaysia's labour market is thriving. Employment has risen 1.9% year on year, and the unemployment rate remains low at 3.2%. Now, the labour force participation rate is stable at 70.5%. So this means more Malaysians are actively working and contributing to the EPF, ensuring the fund remains strong. Now, in the first 3 quarters of 2024 alone, 364,000 new members join EPF, bringing a total membership to about 16.1 million. And out of these, 8.69 million are active members, representing 50.4% of Malaysia's 17.24 million workforce. On top of that, 55,000 new employers registered with EPF during the same period, bringing the total to 612,000 active employers. Now, contributions have surged from 23.1 billion in the third quarter of 2023 to 25.2 billion in the third quarter of 2024. So, why does this matter? Well, because the EPF isn't just growing, it's becoming stronger, more resilient and better positioned to continue giving Malaysians excellent returns for years to come. So now this is where the EPF really shines. So Malaysians aren't just locked out of their money until retirement. Now you can partially withdraw from your EPF for specific needs: education, buying a house, or even medical emergencies. Now, that's a level of flexibility that many global pension funds do not offer. And if you want even more control, there's iInvest, where EPF lets you take a portion of your savings and invest in an approved unit trust, potentially earning even higher returns. That means you can grow your wealth on your terms while still benefiting from EPF stability. Another little known fact, the EPF invests globally. This means it isn't just relying on Malaysia's economy. It's leveraging international markets to ensure sustainable, high returns for Malaysians. As announced by EPF, there are 3 accounts. One, Akaun Persaraan, previously known as Akaun 1, which serves as a repository for savings aimed at retirement. Then we have Akaun Sejahtera, previously known as Akaun 2, which is designed to cater to various life cycle needs. And Akaun Fleksibel, which provides flexibility for short-term financial needs. Savings in this account can be withdrawn at any time. Is there a difference in the dividend rates between the 3 accounts? No. The same dividend rates will apply to all 3 accounts. Currently, the EPF account restructuring will not change the existing policy on establishing dividend rates. And here's the cherry on top. EPF contributions are tax deductible, meaning not only are you growing your savings, but you're also reducing the amount of tax you pay. In contrast, in many Western countries, pension funds and withdrawals are often taxable, reducing the final amount you actually get to keep. So this makes the EPF not just a retirement tool, but a tax-efficient investment strategy. So let's recap. High returns, guaranteed dividends, strong employer contributions, flexibility, tax benefits, a growing and resilient fund. Malaysians have something many people in other countries can only dream of. A safe, growing and well-managed retirement fund that doesn't just protect your future, it builds your wealth. So next time you see the EPF deductions on your payslip, don't sigh, smile, because you're actually sitting on a gold mine. You just have to know how to use it. That's it for today's episode. If you found this eye-opening, share it with your friends, and until next time, keep investing in your future, and I'll see you in the next episode.